Swiftable, please stand by. Because why not? It's 2021 now. Also, I got a new TV.
Attention!
Ah yes, another one of those bubble tape commercials from the 90s. Now you know what I'm talking about. The kids are portrayed as rebellious and young, and the people over their 40s are old and square. If you know, I know.
Your gym teacher escaped from charm school, irons his underwear, watches hygiene films. Anyone chewing bubble tape owes me 50 push-ups.
Well, I don't have any right now, so I guess I'm good. Good night, everybody. I forgot I'm still filming a video. You know what? Carry on.
The lunch lady wears a hairnet, serves mashed potatoes with an ice cream scoop.
Well, you know what I think? I think ice cream scoop works best, because instead of those, ladle things or whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first life hack to ever exist.
Puts gravy on everything.
Well, last time I checked, gravy was only for mashed potatoes, but I didn't know it worked for every occasion. Which is kinda unhealthy, actually.
Bubble tape is not part of a well-balanced diet.
Neither is gravy, woman. I mean, seriously, do you want to talk about something?
Bubble tape, it's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
And also not for gravy addicts. Seriously, woman, do you want to talk about something? And one other thing I want to point out. So, basically, the people who saw this back in the 90s were kids. And now they're in the not them category. Which kind of means, time flies by pretty fast. Too fast, actually.
New from K-Tel Records.
Confused? Yeah, me too. The record company K-Tel Records decided to make another compilation album. And the reason I say another is because they've made a bunch of them, and I'm not even going to name them all because there's so many of them. But I will mention this one, though. And the one that we're looking at, so, yeah. This one is called 22 Explosive Hits, and it's supposed to include artists such as... Well, we'll let the announcer tell you that.
Gallery. Oh, it's the great Sammy Davis Jr., Olivia Newton-John, Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds, Eric and the Dominoes' big hit, Layla.
What makes this even more hilarious is the fact that most of these artists aren't even recognizable. I mean, I get that you're trying to shine some light on the obscure artists and groups, but try and add some top shelf stuff, do you know what I'm saying? Also, one more thing. $4 for this? In today's world, Amazon would have overpriced this to $20, I guess. And don't get me wrong here, I'm more interested in the turntable as well.
Hot butters, popcorn.
Okay, I recognize this. Well, don't look at me, my parents are the reason why I grew up with great music. But jokes aside, this is a very good album with a reasonable price.
Only $3.99.
Time for Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Yeah, time for a break. Sitting down, looking at a computer screen, and chewing gum. I don't know, that's this guy's definition of a break. I know it's kind of ironic that I'm doing another gum commercial, but you know who I am.
Wrigley Spearmint? What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
It's mint gum. Just say it's mint gum.
Data, please. Cool.
I'm sorry, play that again.
Cool.
Okay, firstly, how come nothing bad has happened yet? Secondly, how did it pick up the gum by itself? Thirdly, how come nothing bad has happened yet? At this point, something terrible might have happened after this.
Data, please. Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
And no, not just is. Wrigley Spearmint is, has, and will always be pure chewing satisfaction. But I also feel like this commercial also reminded me of something. Was there something before that made me come to this commercial, or was it... Hold on, let me think. No, I'm just imagining things.
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
More coffee time?
No thanks, dear.
Alright, I've been rewatching this commercial a bunch of times and I still don't get its purpose. So I hope we would watch this and we would get a general idea of what's going on here, basically. A woman offers her husband some coffee, man denies. Woman then says to another person, hey, try these pizza rolls.
I see your husband didn't like your coffee.
Another woman goes, oh, I see your husband didn't like your coffee. Here's mine. The woman denies once again.
Look, I don't know who you are or how you got into my house, but you take your coffee and leave, okay?
And I love how she just says, okay, like, okay, nope, get out of my house. You're done.
Do you like the pizza rolls?
Wow, they taste like cheeseburgers.
I don't know if it's coincidental or not, but I think they predicted Pizza Hut's hamburger pizza.
You seem to have everything, Mrs. Clark. Ever think you had bad breath, too?
No, but you do.
And now we continue to the question, what is this commercial's purpose? First there was the old woman with the coffee. Second was the bad breath. And then there's this.
Please, Clark, start wearing cleaner blouses.
Then you finally found out they were advertising the pizza rolls all along. I mean, a billboard would have been fine, but here's a quick summary of what just happened. Coffee, bad breath, blouse, and pizza rolls along the way. I mean, it would have been better if the commercial was just done like this.
Try one of these Gino's pizza rolls, Brad. They're great.
Okay. It's a nice party, Mrs. Clark.
Do you like the pizza rolls?
Wow, they taste like cheeseburgers.
And these taste like chili burgers, and then over here I have ham and cheese. Nice thing about these pizza rolls, you just take them out of the freezer and pop them into the oven.
Please, Clark, start wearing cleaner blouses.
Another Gino's pizza roll.
This is a wild party.
In this neighborhood, we get all the nuts.
That's my version. Next commercial.
Something's coming up the plumbing for Luigi's in a bite.
At first, I wanted to do this on the second Please Stand By, but I never did. You see why I picked this, though.
Something's coming up the plumbing for Luigi's in a bite. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right. Mario, where are you? It's Atari Mario Brothers.
Yeah, this was a commercial for the very first Mario game to ever exist. Nobody saw it coming, but I did. Apparently this version was made for the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision Atari 5200. I'm sorry, these two look alike.
And it's twice the fun when two play at once, because you need all the help you can get.
Actually, I played this in one-player mode, and I made it out fine, so...
Thanks for that marketing tactic.
And what happened to Luigi? Well, in Commercialville, they say, he died in his sleep last night. I jest. He just has a couple of injuries. He'll be out of the hospital in a few days. But hey, Mario Bros.
Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Right on! K-Tel presents...
Come on, how many of these they make? Okay, so at this point, I'm just gonna assume it's like 20% top shelf stuff and 80% obscure things, right? Well, let's see.
Then Lizzie. Firefall.
Okay, well, off to a good start.
Lou Roll. You're gonna miss my love. The Manhattan. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Okay, can I point something out here? In the last commercial, they had like a bunch of visuals and like a record player, you know, doing its thing. Here it's just kind of bland a bit. In this one though, it's just this woman dancing and not even to the beat of the songs that are showing.
ELO, Elton John, Bay City Rollers, Eric Thurman, Diana Ross.
I'm sorry, hold on. Can you play that last part again?
Diana Ross.
No. They did not misspell Diana Ross's name. And I'm being honest here. I know what you're thinking. Come on, it's not a big deal. They misspelled their name. What's their big... No, I don't have time for that. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if someone misspelled your name. Like, think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Like, think about that for, like, 1 second. At least the woman takes a break from dancing when this band is showing.
Miracle.
I only know these guys from the Chicken Run trailer.
20 original hits, original stars, K-Tel's Right On. Tape $7.99.
Okay, I know it's kind of ironic that I do another Diet Coke commercial after the first one, but again, you know who I am at this point. I like watching Diet Coke commercials or any type of soda commercials from the 80s because they have this distinct feel to them. I don't know how to describe it. Is it the stereotypical 80s music? Is it the people having the time of their lives in this? Is it... You see, I don't know how to describe it. They always have this specific formula. Like, it's the same, but it also feels unique at the same time. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Not at all, boy!
It's like watching a movie or a TV show in a different language. You don't understand what the characters are saying, but you also get the plot. But I think there could be many steps into making a Coke commercial. For example, Step 1. The many numerous shots of the soda itself. Step 2. The many shots of people doing things, no matter how unrelated it might be. And for the third and final step, all together now. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. And those are what I think are the many steps to making an 80s Coke commercial. Or maybe a Pepsi commercial, even? Okay, fine, a Coke commercial. Next. Okay, I don't know what Howlin' Duke is, but the only thing I do know about is Maine, so...
What you doing, mister?
Hi, I'm taking pictures of that lighthouse.
That's my grandpa's lighthouse.
Yeah, folks, instead of, what are you gonna use it for? That lighthouse belongs to my grandpa, sir.
Well, I like to put your grandpa's lighthouse in my book.
And to this day, we have no idea what his book was about.
Want to see the inside? We got some hot coffee brewing.
I could go for that.
So the old guy and the kid invite him for coffee, and I can only imagine what happened in there. Hey, this coffee is great and all, but I can still have permission to take pictures of your lighthouse, right? Okay, son, can I tell you something? That ain't happening. But basically, they just sit and talk while drinking, guess who? Maxwell House coffee. And let me tell you one thing, it's kind of unnatural not seeing a Maxwell House commercial where everything is like, boop, 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 boop. But jokes aside, this commercial gives me a warm and cozy feeling inside. And I mean seriously, you can play any lo-fi track and it would still be chill. Dang, I was kidding. I didn't know it was gonna make a great combination.
It couldn't be anything but Maxwell House.
Well, everybody, this concludes our third installment of the Please Stand By series. Sorry if I kept this short. I wanted to get something out before the end of January, and I also have a test to study for, so... And that's basically why I kind of kept it short. But with that said, I hope you're having a good 2021. I'm Videable. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.